Assalamualaikum everyone. Hope you are all fine. This is your Mohsin and Siddiqui and you're watching APS Mohsin and Siddiqui YouTube channel. Students, today we are going to discuss about the hello shape that is from the class 5, unit number 3, and we will discuss in this lesson that how you will basically draw a colorful shape. Lesson number 1. So open the book in front of you. Here we have our topic. Now, in this lesson, you will be able to do the following, like you can adding ellipse and rectangle and changing the graphics in the brush color. So once upon a time, there was a young creative programmer. She learned how to use a certain small basic language as we did. Because if we are basically drawing a shape, so we can move that shape. So it is a very shortest way to basically draw the shape. So our basically task is that how you will basically draw a ellipse. So just focus on that command. You will write as it is as it's shown in your book. So open your page number 42 in your book. Here we have some basically command that you will draw a circle or ellipse in oval shape. So let's take a look. First, you will write like shapes dot add ellipse is already mentioned in your basically software. Just double click on it. We have to add whenever ls. So basically you need width and the height. Okay. So here we have some 100 is the width and comma 100 is basically for the height. If you draw this circle, it is very basically difficult to draw because we have the angle command, like we will draw any type of shape, so it will take a time. So this basically shape we will draw by using just the simple command that is shape.ellipse. So here we have a simple circle because if you are given the maximum values like equal value 100 and 100, so you will just see the shapes are very clear. Now I am using the width is 200, so what will happen? See, it's just like a oval shape, but the size of the circle, or the, you can say the ellipse, is bigger than the previous one by height. Now, if I change the width and we will decrease the value of height, so what will happen? You will see. Yes, so exactly we have almost three types of shapes. One is basically bigger in width, one is basically bigger in height, and one is basically both are equal. So I will draw, if I want to draw a bigger one, so I will just raising the values like this. See, the bigger circle you have because we have given the bigger value here. So students, in this command, you will just draw a ellipse. Now we are moving towards that how you will draw a rectangle. The command is very simple that you will write the same command shape dot add rectangle now. So here we have, now you will give two values. One is basically width and the second one is basically the height. So here we have draw the ellipse and on the next page you will just check the another shape that is rectangle. So page number 43 is basically gives you the command see, shape dot add rectangle width and height. Simple that you will just type this command and adding width and the height you will create the same shape which you have in your book. So let's test the code. I will create a rectangle so you will just give the command in this 200 and 100 is basically for the height. The same shape I said you will see in front of you. If I want basically a square means you need to give the command equal 200 and 200. So it will give you a square because rectangles basically define, you can see that opposite sides equal and the square all sides are equal. So if you want to draw a circle or a square or rectangle, you need to set the values over there. So now you will see that we have drawn the shape of rectangle just similar as in your book. So what do you think? We have to change the color of that basically shape. So what will be the command? So in this lesson, you will just draw a rectangle or ellipse that is basically a simple, but we need to change the brush color. So what will you do? Here's the command that you will just type graphic window dot brush color and equal to your color. So I will put the color in the shape. So I will just press enter key here and then I will write here graphic window. Yes, you will just pressing dot here and I want a brush color. So you will just select the brush color equal sign and then inverted comma. So students, you will use pressing shift and this is basically double inverted comma. You will just I will show you. Sometimes students are using double dot. That is wrong. See, this is wrong. And the color is almost changed. So it will give you the error. So you will just holding shift and then click on the same dot. You will just get a double quotation mark. Now you will change the color of that basically shape. So I will write here white. Now we will check that we have applied the color white. Yes, here's the white color. And if I want to change the color, I will just change the color inside the quotation mark. Like I will write here red. So yes, now the color is basically changed. So it's a very simple trick. Whenever you want to add any type of shape and if you want a change of color, so you will just use that command. That is graphic window dot brush color and equal to the color which you want. So here is the command. So mention your basically favorite color in your shape. So you will use that command. On the next page, basically we have the exercise. Here you have basically two shapes are given that you will use the exactly the command which is basically in front of you. Book and graphic window brush color is equal to yellow. So if I am want basically rectangle is basically increase in height, so I will use that command. So here again we are changing that command. I will just change the color yellow and then changing this command, it will look like see the same shape. So it's a very simple procedure. You will just make a shape with a color. If you remember, if you're giving any color in the inverted comma and the spelling is wrong, so it will give you the basically black color. Okay? It will not give you the same color which you want. So you will type wherever inside the inverted comma. So you will have to write the correct spelling of the shape of that color. Okay? The exercise is very simple. You need to draw the same shape. Write a program to draw a polygon. Now you can see the ellipse is basically is wider than their height. So we will change this shape into basically using this command. So take a look. First, we will need to basically color is green, and because we have to add a left, so we will write here shape dot add a left. Now, using any single mistake, it will give you error. So try to understand that it will give you the suggestion. There we have add a left, and we will just write here width, and after using comma, we will just change the height. So I want a bigger width, so I will write here 100 and comma 50 because I don't want any type of height here. I just want a basically width. So you'll just press F5 or you will click here. You will check the shape exactly you want. See, this is a very simple procedure. Hope you understand the topic. So student, let's practice this shape and you will give any type of left and rectangle easily. So inshallah, whenever we will meet, inshallah, in the next lesson number two, I hope you will have done this practice before. Thank you so much. Taking care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.